One of the drivers when I was a school administrator to really support our students and our adults was making sure that our mission and vision statement were being lived out. I think, and I know, especially if educators are listening, we might have those as an organization, or maybe when you were a classroom teacher or in some capacity, you had this mission and vision of what you stood for, yet it was kind of this isolated thing. And I remember becoming a school administrator and really being focused on how are we using those words and what we say the mission and vision is to really drive our development, our decision making, the way schooling really looks. And we, like most, had the statement all students in there, right? Something along the lines of creating a learning environment for all students to thrive. And I think so many districts, so many schools really focus on saying all students. It sounds good, right? And truly deep down too, I think the intentionality is to serve all students. And what I've noticed in time is when we look at data regarding discipline and belonging and test scores and attendance and all these other avenues that are related to a child's schooling experience, we don't always set our schools up to really serve and support that mission of all students. And that's lofty, that's complex, that's there's a lot that goes into that, whether that's from the district down to the school or different policies or laws, and there's a lot there. But I think one of the important guideposts as a district and a building leader is this idea of utilizing that statement to really drive the lens through which you do things. And so if you're really saying all students and you're thinking about achievement, or you're thinking about discipline or attendance or transportation, whatever the thing is, can you look at it through the lens of demographics and subgroups and figuring out, are we actually set up to support all students? Or are our systems and the way that we function and operate as a school or a district only set up to serve certain students? I don't think this is good, bad, right, wrong. I think it's information and an indicator of where opportunity lies for us to grow and truly make sure that the words that we're using, there's action and evidence and data and accountability to back that up. So this is my invitation for leaders, district leaders, building leaders. When you say all students, have you been able to, and are you truly looking at the data, looking at the information, pulsing what's going on within your learning environments to truly figure out, are you supporting all students? Where are you supporting all students? Where might you not be supporting all students? Where can you provide a spotlight to opportunities of growth, saying, ooh, we said we want to support all students, but when we look at attendance or when we look at discipline, there's a gap here because these certain students are being referred. These certain students are not attending school. What's the data say? What's the info say? And how do you utilize that to really make decisions, restructure, and do things so that you're truly supporting all students? At the end of the day, I think every single one of us truly believes that when we create learning environments, specifically in public education, we really want all students to thrive. Let's make sure our actions are backing that up.